Snap. Who the fuck are they? Who the fuck are they? Alright, what's good, people? What is good? What is good? What is good? What is good? Oh, okay, so you have to... Oh, that's annoying. Sorry, I'm just doing a random bit of stuff. A random bit of stuff. What is this? Yeah, right. People, what's good? What's good? What's good? I ain't giving you my phone number. You can go away. Yeah. So, you know what it is? Captain Wheezy. No. Yeah. Fuck it. Captain Wheezy or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. But, yeah. For the lag of God. And basically what we're trying to do is just basically bring fucking people together. Do you know what I mean? Just trying to bring people together through communication and collaboration. So basically, if you're from any genre, I don't really care what genre. If you're from any genre and fancy sending in a track, we can have a little listen to it and go from there. Do you know what I mean? It's a nice, easy, laid back sort of feel. I can't really be bothered to give the spill. So yeah, so that's the thing, innit? Basically, that was an absolutely crap intro, and I probably should have thought about that when I said it. But never mind. Do you know what I mean? Never mind. So yeah, but you already know what it is. We've been doing this for long enough. Also, as well, still a bit coffee, still a bit phlegmy, still a bit ill. Hopefully gonna go back to the doctors tomorrow. Hopefully, if I can get an appointment, cause this cough's killing me. This cough is killing me. Trenton, what's good, mate? What's good? How's things? Alright, so I suppose we better get into it. So this one came through the other day. So yeah, we'll just play it. Mate, I don't even know what I'm doing. I feel like I've not done this before. It feels really weird. Yeah, it feels really fucking weird. Right, what's this? Artist and Nino Del Sol. Alright, let's give it a go anyway. Let's just give it a go. Let's give it a go. Dropped it like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, I saw it pop on your timeline.
Riding in the photo, trying to hit the 4-4, yeah. Always bring me out, yeah. Never settle for a while, yeah. Asking me for more, yeah. I'll pay you right back, just come to the corner, yeah. I'm riding in the photo, yeah. And I'm trying to hit the 4-4. They always ring me up, yeah. The numbers start with 4-4, and they're asking me for 4 more. I'll be right back, but just come to the car door. Sliding and gliding, I'm riding on the roads, smiling and typing while I'm always on the phone. I might even roll around and give a dog a bone line. I got the street bop vibes, sprinkle little heat, I got the hip hop spice. Yeah, I think if I'm a calling, but it's not my line. My head's spinning space, but I work my time. But I'm still feeling alright, yeah. That's the reason I ride. I got these demons in my head that I let out at night, yeah. It's got me feeling so high, yeah. I'm the devil in disguise, always pray to God, but I got evil in my eyes. If I always talk to God, why is he feeding me with lies? All I'm trying to do is be here and survive, like. That's the reason that I write rhymes. Got this other side of me that won't think twice. It's always the quiet ones that carry the smile, yeah. You know that I've been plotting, I've been gone for a while, yeah. I'm at war with a bomb, I got it in my sight, it's a skip. Smoking on my eight. What you think I'm always late? I got money on the brain. I'm the devil in disguise. Always pray to God, but I got evil in my eyes. If I always talk to God, why is he feeding me with lies? All I'm trying to do is be here and survive life. That's the reason that I write rhymes. Got this other side of me that won't think twice. It's always the quiet ones that carry the smile. Yeah, you know that I've been plotting, I've been gone for a while. Yeah. I'm the devil in disguise. Always pray to God, but I got evil in my eyes. If I always talk to God, why is he feeding me with lies? All I'm trying to do is be here and survive life. That's the reason that I write rhymes. Got this other side of me that won't think twice. It's always the quiet ones that carry the smile. Yeah, you know that I've been plotting, I've been gone for a while.
Yeah. Onions, what's good, mate? What's good? Yeah, send it through, mate. Send it through. You haven't got to ask unless you're gonna spam the shit out of me. Do you know what I mean? Then, you know, it's all good. Like, little song here and there is fine, mate. Little song here and there is fine. If you're gonna spam me, then yeah, then at least ask permission. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, send it through, mate. Send it through. And Trenton, I didn't see it on the YouTube. I saw it on your Facebook. Just come up, like literally just as I was scrolling through. So I was like, yeah, all right, cool. Like, so I saw it. Yeah. Yeah, right. What was that one called? I don't know. It's just called New Track. It don't really have a name, but oh no, hang on. I read the last bit. Track name Devil in Disguise, and that was by El Nino del Sol. I kind of like it. It's, I reckon if I was probably in a more emotional mood, I reckon I'd probably have that. Although I wouldn't mind I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I feel like the vocal could do with coming out just a little bit more, but that's probably just me, so we won't pay too much attention to that. But other than that, I definitely liked it. I feel it might be kind of like the early stages of one of those emotional playlists. Oh yeah, I reckon it'd fit in nicely. But that's just me. I like an emotional playlist. Sometimes when I'm on a down day, I like to just go on YouTube, fill up the tab bar. Oh, it's beautiful. And then cry myself to sleep. Beautiful. Right, what we got next? What do we want? The WAV version? Yeah, let's do the WAV version. Right. Dead Red by Jay Butter. Let's go. Or at least we will when it loads.
An announcement from the great and powerful Oz.
I thought it over, and green is dead. Till I changed my mind, the color's red.
I put on for my city, red down in your head. I grind so hard, now I'm out for the feds. It's in a new level, sniping out old devils, free and every dead, so that's my mission. So, here's my letter to the pappy fucking law. Y'all can kiss my cash, y'all can eat my drugs. Y'all think I'm a cow, top down to you. When it's laying that you claim don't belong to you. You might have put my parents in the signing me over. That's a no-go, in Spanish that's nova. I heard your fuck boys was looking for the kid. Don't look too hard, I might flip your lid. I know you like that shoot 'em up, bang bang. So I'ma shoot this straight to your mainframe. Cause some of y'all insane in the membrane, and y'all still stuck on that chain gang. Cause those ones envy and they can't do shit for me being green with envy never look good on me. Unless it's about the money and it's coming from the heart, better be in mid condition or I want it from the start. When I've been humble, thought I soft like Brian Gumble. Now you see me with that bumble, now y'all rushing just to fumble. Guess you got butterfingers getting poked with the killer singers. Rooting for the children, so I'm here to raise the dead niggas. Looking to the dead press to be your holy savior. Y'all forgot Allah gave eternal favor. The hip hop oracle about to make y'all scream and shout. The nigga open roofie and that is no doubt. You get an urban farm, you get a Tesla. Clean water for everyone, especially children of the sun. Taste a cup to put your fears in. False evidence appearing real life's an illusion. You ain't effing with me, yo, take on E. You ain't got no D, you can't see where I be. So you might as well give me that A grade. Crashing your internet like Mercury and retrograde. your heart, better be in mid condition or I want it from the start. Unless it's about the money and it's coming from your heart, better be in mid condition or I want it from the start. Scream, bitch.
How quickly fashion goes down the drain.
Oh, yeah. Lovely. Savab, what's good? Art, what's good? Sent something I'm working on for an album for someone you can hear. Oh, mate. A cough made me a little lightheaded, won't lie to you. So you can hear a peak, you might know who he is. I'm gathering it's probably Imad. Imad or Beretta 9, I'm gathering. Although they're normally the two names I see you work with, and then you've got your other matey, but I can't remember his name. Your mate, and then you've got the female that you work with as well, and I can't remember their names at the top of my head, but you know the ones I mean. Right. Anyway, that was Dead Red by Jay Butter. I'm on the fence. Personally. I like the beat. And I like the verses, but I don't really, I can't really sit with the chorus. It's almost like a kind of vinyl chopped up Sesame Street, like, And I like Sesame Street. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I think I'd have preferred it if she just kind of sang the chorus, or got someone else. But I don't know. It feels kind of like. I don't know. I just don't really sit with it. I like the rest of the tracks. Yeah, I'd probably put up with it, but I don't know. So D, E, G, or whatever it was. Like spelling, the spelling it out kind of reminds me of Sesame Street. So yeah, I don't know. I like it, but it's just. I don't know about the chorus. That's my only thing. Otherwise, the rest of it was nice. I really enjoyed the horn, and like the feel of it, the little like the funk type of feel to it. But yeah, I don't know about that chorus. But maybe it'll grow on me. We'll see. But yeah, that was Dead Red by Jay Butter. Oh, heaven. Oh, okay. Xena, that's the name I was looking for. But yeah, all right, we'll get to that in a minute. Just give me 2 seconds. I've got a couple of other songs, so just stay with me. Right, so next up is T Mike, and this is Another Song. That's the name of his song, not me just saying it's another song.
I gotta keep going, keep moving on. I've been fighting with myself, that's why my days feel long. Yeah, it's hard to feel right in a world so wrong. So I lock myself inside and write another song. I gotta keep going, keep moving on. I've been fighting with myself, that's why my days feel long. Yeah, it's hard to feel right in a world so wrong. So I lock myself inside and write another song. I just wanna be left alone. So please don't hit my phone. Leave me be, leave me alone. Jot down my songs while I'm getting stoned. Don't text, don't call, just leave me be. I've
So I sort of that's my still south coast. But not Norwich is a little bit a little bit further north, but Bournemouth south, innit? Right, hang on, where are we? Yeah, London, Bristol's like southeast, like basically just before Cornwall. Bournemouth is south. Norwich, I'm not sure, and you're like around the Essex way, if I remember right, aren't you? If I remember right. So yeah, so it's kind of like a south. That's crazy. But nice. Have you I know you said like June, July. Like, have you got any sort of dates booked, or what you thinking? East Anglia, Suffolk. Oh, mate, you fucking. What's that like? North, not like northeast, but like northeast. Ah, fuck it. It's northeast somewhere, innit? I'll look it up in a minute. Right. If I'm not dead. T Mike, another song. I like it, but I don't know, mate. I think it might just be me and my headphones, because it kind of sounds a little bit like the let me change these around. Sounded like the last, like not the last one, but the El Nino del Sol one. Like kind of a little dry in the vocal, and it felt a little low as well. So I don't know if like I've swapped my headphones around now, and I'll give it a go in it. But yeah, I like it, and I like the way that you're. What was it? I write another song because I don't like the silence. Basically, I can agree with that. Although lately I've had to embrace the silence because I haven't been able to write. I haven't really been able to write, and it annoys me because I want to write, and I've got loads of stuff that I kind of want to write about, but I'm struggling getting it down on paper. So yeah, I like that. I like the track. I don't know. It just feels like the vocals like a little dry and a little low. But I have a feeling that might just be me because I was listening to it. I had my iRig plugged in as well, so that might have been doing it as well. But we'll see. I'll have another go later. So yeah. What's that? 22nd is solid for Norwich. We now getting the rest of the dates to the promo. You know me, I mix it all at home, so it could be a bit off. There's nothing wrong with that, mate. Nothing wrong with that. At least you're doing it. Do you know what I mean? At least you're doing it. That's the thing. And hey, fuck it. Like I say, like if it sounds good to you, then it doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? If you feel that, you know, it's on it, then that's all that matters. Because you know, you could come to me, go to whoever, and me or someone else would be like, maybe you should do this, maybe you should do that, and it's like, at the end of the day, if it makes sense, then maybe, but if not, fuck it. Like, because you know, sometimes we might say, go and do this, go and do that, and you'll be like, what the fuck's that? Do you know what I mean? So, and then sometimes it's just too much pressure. But if you feel that what you've done is good enough for you, fuck them. And fuck me and all. You know what I mean? So yeah. Right, anyway. I got sent verses to make an album. Gee, with Hellraiser. That's crazy. Wait, Hellraiser. Yeah. Constructive criticism. If it's constructive, then it's all good. But if someone's just being a cunt, then fuck them as well, to be honest. Fuck them and fuck their review. Like, but if you know, but again, like these are all just opinions. All just opinions. Some might be constructive in a good way. You know, like some just might be just telling you their own opinion. You know what I mean? But as long as they're like, if they're gonna do it in a real cunty way, then fuck them. But you know, if they're gonna be like, you know, I'm not really sure on this, blah blah blah, and then they tell you why, then you know, I can live with that. Like that's like I have people that I like to send things to because I know, you know, they might tell me I'm a bit shit, but they'll tell me why they think I'm why they think I'm a bit shit, and you know, that's what I like about it. And then you know, then you might be able to reach out to them and be like, yo, any idea how I can change that, or you know, like fucking shit like that. So that's what I like. But you know, again, it's all down to thing. If you feel it's good, mate, you feel it's good. Sons of Man. Yeah. I know Hellraiser. I was actually watching his I watched this documentary thing they did with him a couple weeks back. Or not they did for him, but I think Marsard posted it, and I watched it there, and I was like, oh shit, like that guy been through a lot. Yeah, we like, and then I watched it, and it's got like, and him and Judah Priest are quite close as well, and we were lucky enough to interview Judah Priest. Like, in fact, Judah Priest wanted to be interviewed by me, and I won't lie to you, I shit the bed. Like, not physically shit the bed, that'd be weird, but like, he reached out, and yeah, and Judah Priest was like, do you do interviews? And I was like, I haven't done one for a long time, mate. Like, you know, no one was interested. And then he was just like, I'm interested, let's do it. I was like, oh shit, okay. So yeah, and then, you know, and then watched the documentary, and they were kind of close, and I was like, god damn, like, this is all crazy. It's all crazy shit. Yeah, hey mate, you fucking connected, mate. Absolutely connect. I'm surprised you haven't gone over there, mate. You know what I mean? Well, I'll tell you what. So if you go to the do it this way, right? In my Instagram bio, or I can next year. Right, yeah. In my Instagram bio, you go there, and then there's there's 2 questionnaires. One's for artists and one's for producers. And then basically fill out the one that you want to fill out. And then send it back to me with like, and it's got the instructions with it. Send it back, and then I can post that on the website. So then it's like a get to know Onion Beats, yeah. And then from that, basically I can then read that, and then find questions that I wanna ask from that, and then basically I'll try and find other things. I'll have to try and find like a private investigator to find some other stuff, and do that. So yeah, we can probably do that. Nice, I'll do that. That'd be perfect. I'll do that on the next train. Lovely. So yeah, but yeah, and then next year, mate. I know I'm on a tangent, and I apologize, and I will get to everyone. Don't worry. But either this year, if I can somehow make enough money. Johnny, what's good? There's like I talked to a few people from Staten Island. Like, in fact, I know most people are from Staten Island, but there's a couple people I talked to on Staten Island. Frank Nitti, Staten Stars, Shank Sinatra, and there's a couple of others that I'd kind of like to go out and meet. And they're doing like this Mics for Humanity project, which is basically around like mental health and like hip hop. And it's intriguing. It's intriguing. So I kind of wouldn't mind going out for that, whether it's this year or maybe next. But yeah, I'd definitely like to get the money, go out, kind of meet everyone, and you know, just be like, yo, what's good, you know? But like, not necessarily everyone from Thing, but like everyone from the channel. Do you know what I mean? Like, look, if you can get out, come out, and fucking and maybe do something, I think that'd be fucking dope. But yeah, right. Anyway, let's get into this because I've been yapping a little bit. Right, this is Go, and this is by Sky Soda. Let's go.
I don't think you're meant for me, oh no. You're the one that broke my heart, oh bro. You keep asking, but I do not know. You was meant for me, so I know you a hoe. I'm gonna do what I can. You gotta find a new man. But that was a part of the plan. I'll start rolling up, stacking my beds. I'm sorry, but you gotta go. 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 I don't think you're meant for me, oh no. You're the one that broke my heart, oh bro. You keep asking, but I do not know. You was meant for me, so I know you a hoe. I'm gonna do what I can. You gotta find a new man. But that was a part of the plan. I'll start rolling up, stacking my beds. I'm sorry, but you gotta go. 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 I'm gonna do what I can. You gotta find a new man. But that was a part of the plan. I'll start rolling up, stacking my beds. I'm sorry.
Alright. That was Go, and that was by Sky Sora. I actually kind of like the chorus. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually quite like the chorus. I like the melody, but I feel the melody's quite loud. And then the drums as well, I feel were kind of low. So I feel just a little mix around would be kind of nice. And you should be alright. But yeah, I like the chorus. I'm not too fussed about the verses, but I kind of like the chorus. And then yeah, just level it around. You think you'd be alright. Just bring those drums out a little more. Bring that melody down a little bit. And Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. You know what I mean? But lovely. Right, Go. Sky Sora. Right, Sky Sora number 2. This is Plug. Or Plug Loop by Sky. Alright. What you could do, the chords are alright, but I'm not really with them. If you a guy like, I'm trying to think how I kind of do it. And I won't lie to you, I've kind of disassociated. So it's going to take me a little while to come back. But, you got your little Zelda, like, we're going to call it the Zelda loop, because I have no real way of explaining that apart from some synth loop. So you've got that, you got to do, and so you can find out what key it's in, what tempo it's at, and then you can kind of use probably them chords, but then just take the bass note of that chord. So if it's a C, it would be C, right? And then just put that like along with the thing and work the bass line in with it, and that way. But then if you wanted to keep the chords, I wouldn't have that. I don't know. They just don't. It just doesn't sound right with that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I don't really know how to fucking explain this, because I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of just switched off. But yeah, I like the Zelda bit. Wouldn't mind some bass in there. But yeah, just I don't know about them chords, man. In fact, just scrap everything I said about this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm fucking talking about. So scrap everything. It has potential though, for sure. But yeah, it reminds me of the other guy that he listens to. There's a guy that he works with in it. I can't remember his fucking name, but he makes a lot of those sort of things. But it's more of like the EDM dubsteppy stuff, and I can't remember his fucking name. And that's what it reminds me of. And I won't lie, I've completely switched off. So we're just gonna listen, innit? We're just gonna listen and see what happens. Right. So forget everything I just fucking said. Right, next up is number 3 by Sky, and this is Virgo.
Top. I am the king of my city, therefore I am not gonna stop. You don't try to tape, I say that shit a flop. Get a fuck about my face, you was a cop. Run over the second I spit, on my day I wanna put miss. No, I can't let these diamonds, they piss. Watch out on my finna assist. Making the money, put that on my list. Sipping no bucket, I miss with trip. Step back to funny, ignorant split. I'm up in the fire, that's knocking my hip. While we running up a circle. Got a bad bitch, I think that she a Virgo. I'm the only one that's jumping through these hurdles. That bitch plastic, she heard it, not inside out. I feel the words so run to the tip of the top. I am the king of my city, therefore I am not gonna stop. You don't draw the tape, I say that shit a flop. Get a fuck about my face, you was a cop. Run over the second I spit, on my day I would've been missed. No, I can't let these diamonds, they piss. Watch out on my finna assist. Making the money, put that on my list. Sipping no bucket, I miss with trip. Step back to funny, ignorant split. I'm up in the fire, that's knocking my hip.
Alright. It's alright. It's alright. Right. When you go in that little fucking... Where is it? When you go into this bit. It's like, you could use that. Use that in this little like synthy sound here. Oh, fucking that little or whatever it is. And then there's like this other little one that comes in here. That woo woo woo. You could use that. So take that little foot, like, let's call it the 4/4 bit, right? Take that 4/4 bit, use that doo 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 doo, and then also if you use the vocal, like that vocal sample from the beginning, you could use that just to make like a little break, and it gives you something to kind of break it up a little bit. So you can use start bringing in the little transition bit for that 4/4, and then and then bring in that vocal, bring in that doo 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 doo, and then you got like a little fucking, I don't know what you want to call it, like an EDM bit. Then you got a little EDM bit. Then you can come back and kind of do what you want to do. So that's kind of where I'd kind of go with it. I don't mind the track. I'm not gonna lie. I have completely disassociated from today's life. So whatever happened is what happened. But yeah, like fucking, yeah, that's what you could do. But other than that, don't really pay too much attention to what the fuck I'm on about. Because I ain't got a fucking clue what I'm on about. Yeah, I mean, it's all good. It's all good. Right, what did we say that one was? 3, wasn't it? Or something like that. Right, next up is 4. Lil Uzi and Rage type beat by Sky. Isn't that a vocal chop from the last beat? Alright. Sky Sora, Lil Uzi, and Rage type beat. It's alright. To be honest, I really like that fucking vocal sample. I really like that fucking. I really like that vocal sample. I don't know where it's from, but I really fucking like that vocal sample. Really like that vocal sample. And again, you could kind of do what we sort of said on the last one. When you go into this little 4/4, which doesn't make sense there, like, because you kind of come in from like this little bit, and then we go into like another half, and then you just randomly bring in this little 4/4 thing. Like, there's nothing there to kind of be like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe get like a transition or something, like a little, I don't know, just get a little hi-hat or something, like, or a crash and just reverse it. You know what I mean? But it's up to you. But yeah, it's alright. It's alright. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really with it today, so whatever the fuck I say, it don't really fucking matter. But yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Right. Let's move on. Let's move on. But yeah, the vocal sample's what I kinda like. I just like the vocal sample. And turn your bass down. It's far too loud. Far too loud. Far too loud. Right. What we got next? Heaven Razor. Oh fuck, I forgot how to say his name. Heaven Razor and Grandmothers. Let's go.
If you live in this world, best be praying for this earth. Always we need to rehearse, must break this cursed universe.
Grandma 77, she told me hell we headed, so she have conversations with heaven. Granddaddy still love his caddy, and how the young girls keep him happy. Even though he married, he nasty, but he fight to keep the family tight. Make sure the mortgage is paid, his food, clothes, phones, and lights. Up north, he got a daughter that's alone at night. She fell in love with the modern day New York City life. 41, working 2 jobs for money to come. Got a daughter 16 and a son 21. She try to school him how the streets love to swallow the young. She try to keep him out of beef, but he followed the gun. He got 2 felonies and a baby that's 1. And ain't nobody gunshots, ain't making them run. On the low, his man hitting his sister. Meanwhile, she got a cat that's alright, cause Al sending them pictures. Tattoos on her back, and she hang with strippers. Getting paid young age on the stage with liquor. Got a crush for them Escalades and laid with killers. That's why grandma praying that the Lord forgive us. Come
If you
on.
live in this world, best be praying for this earth. Always we need to rehearse, must break this cursed universe. If you live in this world, best be praying for this earth. Always we need to rehearse, must break this cursed universe.
Any song that I sing you, for the real to relate to. My unemployed Section 8 crew, I know it's painful. Mommy gotta do what she do, because the rent's due. My sisters gave birth to my first niece and nephew. Cash rules the ghetto from goodbyes to hello. My project was 6 levels of black rebels. 88 crack settle and blood vessels shared. For dropouts, that was the only rescue. We got rich from the streets, some was buried beneath. Cause the block had stocks and bonds like Wall Street. Kilos was sold to the highest bidder. Now we got suppliers with us, bringing more dough so we could hire killers. Only superhero was the coke dealer. You know the diamonds in the watch, the sun rooftop. Back cave was the crack spot. Got raided a lot, cause cop stories had shorties too afraid to be locked up.
I let you off that ending. Alright. I like the track, but I don't like that. The fucking, like, that weird sort of ghostly sort of synth. I'm not a fan on that. I'm not a fan on that. like I don't know, I was thinking maybe if you put I kind of want to say sax, but I think it'd sound a bit weird, like you know what I mean, like something like that, or you could like get an arp and just like fucking just you know what I mean, like something like that. But yeah, I don't know about I don't know about that ghost sort of synth, but that bass. Oh my god, that oh, that's fucking naughty. That's fucking naughty. Yeah, Razor kills it. Xena does fucking nice in this one. And it's all round pretty fucking nice. I'm just not sure on that ghostly sim. Kind of puts me off, to be honest with you. Kind of puts me off. But yeah, nice track otherwise. So yeah, maybe like a sax or like an arp or a harp. That's it, a harp, not an arp. That sounds way too London-esque. Is an arp, but yeah, a harp is what I meant. All right. Let's do this last Sky Sora one, and then we're on to the next. And this is called Corey by Sky.
And my heart is torn, stuck inside my head, all my thoughts stay pure. I've been feeling pain, finna break my core. I've been in so often, finna break my car. I've been sad with the end of your side. Leave me head off right, I don't need you anymore. I've been falling, I don't need a word. Leave me head on right, I don't need you anymore. I've been falling every day, slowly. I don't tend to fucking break when I'm lonely. I just wanna bring us some connection. Every day I feel the same, I'm back on me inside. Every day I wanna talk, but you don't listen. I'm just sick of all the fight, we so distant. There's just something in the shit we got that's missing. I don't know, baby, I just don't think we click, yeah. Break my soul, I'm lonely. 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 Yeah, and my heart is torn, stuck inside my head, all my thoughts stay pure. I've been feeling pain, finna break my core. I've been in so often, finna break my car. I've been sad with the end of your side. Leave me head on right, I don't need you anymore. I've been falling, I don't need a word. Leave me head on right, I don't need you anymore.
Alright. I'm on the fence with this, and I liked it before we got into that last bit. I didn't even mind the 4/4 bit, but when we got into that last bit, I was nah. That last bit's the bit that threw me off. But let's go back to here. Back to this little 4/4 bit. Yeah. So what'd you say there? You could get a... Actually, now that I'm kind of listening to him back, it's not too bad. Maybe like a slightly longer rise, and then actually kind of like structure this bit out, and I think it'd be all right. But get rid of this bit. Yeah, I don't like this bit. This bit is what puts me off. But I like the beginning, and then I like coming into this little, like, shall we say, the 4/4 bit. I mean, if you can kind of play around with this, it'll be nice. But yeah, definitely fuck this last bit off. I'm not a fan. Like, again, you might be, but I'm not a fan on that. Because like this fucking, the rest of this is sick. Like this whole little kind of like, just little guitar, little bit of bass. It's lovely. And then we drop into the 4/4. Yeah, like that's nice. But yeah, it's that last bit that I don't know, that just put me off. And I like the little harmonies as well you got going on as well. Like, just harmonising with yourself. It's nice. It's nice. I like it. I like it. But yeah, happy days. Right, that was Corey. And that was by Sky. Right, what's this one? What's this one? Oh, lovely. Minimize trauma. And this is valid.
Dougie, I'm lost in a daydream. I'm watching the darkness come take me. Dougie, I'm lost in a daydream. I'm watching the darkness come take me.
Yeah, I grew up in the south side. My ex is on heroin outside. Another a escort in downtown. One so traumatized she got frown lines. Making these sound of music like Fraulein. Keeping my private issues minimized. When you give them the truth, you're vilified.
I can't let it live, gotta let it die. I can't let it live, gotta let it die.
Go me, just play my part. See my brother out drinking, my mama out drinking, my father was off that cocaine.
Now he's dead and we barely had a conversation from complications. All the time that was wasted from this trauma taking, I can't take it. Shit, cannot breathe. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, exhale, let me release. They sweating techniques, but never made a thing. Fucked over so hard, pussy go to sleep. It didn't murder us, luckily. Plant bombs at the insurance company. Had to step off and walk away from all of the stupid fuckery. Who do you keep in your company? Really, we're glad you have bars, but where the hell is your heart? Swelling it up till it pop.
Sounds different like that. Sounds different like that. I don't remember the kicks being like that. I thought the kicks were louder than that, but oh well. I like it. I like it. It's getting there. It still feels a little off. It's kind of there, like, verses wise, but I don't know. Like when I'm back, like bounce my head to it, counting the 1, 2, 3, 4. And it kind of like feels like we come in like a little bit off. But other than that, it's definitely getting there. It's definitely getting there. Like, we're getting there, mate. We're getting there. I like it. But yeah, we still feel a little bit off. But nice. So yeah, that was minimize trauma. I was making sure you were cool with that one. With that one in the subject in the what? I was making sure you were cool with that one in the subject of the email. I didn't even read the email. Mate, I didn't even read it. I just fucking was just like, you sent one, let's do it. I didn't even read it. I was like, you sent one, let's do it. Fucking that would teach me to fucking read, wouldn't it? But hey, mate, I don't mind. You know, I don't mind. Like, to be honest, it's all good. Like, you know what I mean? It's just a valid track. Like, and we'll keep it that way, innit? 'Cause I don't know, I feel a bit weird saying my own name. So valid and lag of God. It sounds weird. Well, it sounds weird to me because I don't normally say my own name, innit? So, like, yeah. But nah, we'll get it, and then when we get it, mate, we'll do it. Do you know what I mean? We'll do it. But yeah, like, I don't know. I swear the drums were louder, or is that just me? But I swear the drums were louder. But never mind. But it's a fucking beast track, man. It's a beast track. There's a story in this one. Oh, I do love a good story. All right, come on in. Tell me a story. Let's go. Third flight. So valid.
It was cold, yeah. This must have been my dad's third fight with cancer. It's when he had the question, didn't have the answer. Told him, I'm so glad that your wound was healing faster. Now that I got to know you, I don't feel like such a bastard. His tongue was removed, he couldn't speak how we'd like, so we'd read what he writes, thinking everything's fine, driving him to radiation. One morning, he asked me why my mom had divorced him. It became hard to keep my eyes focused on the road, so I told him, I'll find out why next time I see you. He thanked me, I saw a change in his demeanor. The next weekend, I'm at my mom's place. Give mama a hug because we've had some hard days. Trauma bonded us together in these large chains. Sorry, but Dad has a question. Don't want you to relive heartbreak. She gave me so many reasons. I knew I'd have to tell him when I see him. It was the next time I drove him to treatment. Almost felt like I was telling him a secret. He was out at night selling the coke and ecstasy. During the day, always at work, treated as celebrity. Even when I need help medically, blood pressure pills, worrying about your safety. Thank you for providing, now come see me and your babies. Didn't happen after all these prayers to the Lord. That's why on 9/11 I had filed for divorce.
I'll let you off the end. Yeah, mate. Yeah, we're definitely getting there. Little more work, and we'll get it. Trust me, we'll get it. Is this? Oh, mate. Is this one you made up, or is this real? Is this a story you made up, or made up around true facts, or is this genuinely a true story? That's yo. No, that's some heavy salad, that, mate. I weren't even, to be honest, I kind of zoned out on the beat. I was just listening to what the fuck was going on. That was nuts. And, like, did he really have his tongue taken out from cancer? That's insane. Imagine, like, oh, God, I don't know what I'd do if I'd do that. That'd fucking freak me out. Like, shit, man. That's nuts. That's nuts. Like, having to write everything, or, like, I don't know, use one of those computers that they use with their eyes, or like having to actually write everything out. That's, that'd freak me out, mate. That'd freak me out. Like, my dad didn't lose his tongue. He lost his voice. He was a heavy smoker, and basically not like a heavy smoker, but it was smoking that caused him to get lung cancer, and then he developed a cough. He had this cough for years, and he got really skinny, and then he died, basically. And the cancer went from his lungs, spread all over his body, and it took his vocal cords. And it's the weirdest thing. It generally is the weirdest thing to hear, to hear a voice, and then to not hear a voice. Like, to hear a whisper is one of the craziest things. Like, and then basically what he was going through, and he went through his like radiation and chemo and that, and it caused him to dehydrate a lot, and then because he was dehydrated a lot, he'd hallucinate, and it was some weird shit. But yeah, mate, that's a crazy story. Like, the things that we think about on our deathbeds, like, you know, why'd she leave? Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? Like, it's a trip in itself, man. Like, yeah, that's a solid story, man. That's a solid story. Like, I don't know. I was too hooked on. Like, well, where's this story going? Like, and then fucking, yeah. Aye, rest in peace, mate. Rest in peace. Yeah, it's a bastard sometimes, man. Like, watching things like that, because they're a slow death, and like, slow deaths are tough, man. Slow deaths are tough. Like, anyone that has to deal with that shit, it gets to you. I barely got to know him until I was 22. Fucking hell. And then, if you don't mind me asking, what age were you when he died? You don't have to answer that. You can just say, don't worry, mate. Just say, don't worry, and I'll know, innit? But, yeah. Like, what was the age gap? Esophageal. Esophageal. Fucking hell. It's throat, innit? Throat cancer. Fucking hell. No, I'm good. No. Yeah, mate, that's tough. Like, I won't lie. My dad died when I was... Oh, fucking hell. I was 20-something when my dad died. Hang on. So what are we now? 2004. Fucking hell, I've got to work it out. Alright, hang on. Alright, 24. Actually, let's go from 23. Right, 23, 13. So 31, 25. 4, 3. So I was just about to turn 22. So I was just about to turn 22 when my dad died. That's nuts. Or I was about 22, I think. I was about 22, 23. It was about that age. That's nuts, man. Fucking nuts. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'll tell you offline. I'll tell you offline. But I don't need to fucking. I'm just sitting here rambling. Do you know what I mean? I'm sitting here like, yo, hang on a minute. I don't need to tell the world this shit. But yeah, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Like, to be, I didn't really get to know my dad that well, so I know what you mean. But anyway, enough of all that good stuff. So yeah, that was Third Flight by Survalid. It was a fucking beast story, mate. Beast story. He died 1 month before my... Oh, shit. That's crazy. In fact, kind of similar to mine as well. It's kind of similar to mine. Like, I don't really care. I'll tell you this, innit? So, my dad died a week before my birthday and 2 weeks before his. That's fucking nuts. Nah, it's fucking nuts. And yeah, but yeah. Anyway, right. Anyway, people. Anyway, that's it from me. Let's fucking do what we gotta do. I never share that track. I should have probably sent it in DMs now that I think about it, but yes and no. Like, I mean, look at it this way. I don't know. It depends how you want to look at it, but it was a quiet live. You know what I mean? It's a quiet live. Like, unless there's, loads of people that are just casually watching behind the screen. I don't know, but they didn't come in and say hello. So you could look at it this way. It was a quiet stream. Whether or not anyone will go back and watch till the end is a different matter. But I'd like to say they will, but I don't know if they will. So you could just let it. We'll say it slipped under the radar. You know what I mean? It slipped under the radar. But don't again. Don't worry about putting it out. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, and I think I've said this before on here, or to you, and I think I've said this a few times on here before, but if we share our story, sometimes some people will resonate with that story. Whether it's losing your dad, whether it's a form of heartbreak, like you lost your job, or you've won the lottery or something like that. You know what I mean? There's always something that we go through that others go through as well. And then, sometimes we hear it and then we're like, oh shit. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes something will speak to us and be like, do you know what? We're not alone. and there's lots of things to back that up as well. Like, so you could say it went under the radar on this one, and then you could probably find a more, shall we say, more action-packed live, and then you could play it there, and people would be like, "Yo, do you know what? I hear that," and then it would fucking, and then then it might take off, and people will like, people might share their interactions with stuff like that, and and then it becomes and then it doesn't. And then the art becomes the art becomes a talking point, doesn't it? It's like, I fucking, yeah, that reminds me of this, and that reminds me of that, and so then it becomes a talking point, and then you've put that out in the world, and you've allowed people to express that point. But I know what you're saying though, is because it's a track that you hold very dear, isn't it? And that's kind of like what we all do with all of our music. Once we make the music and we've spent all that time, like whether we make the beat for it, whether we've written the lyrics, whether we've performed it, and I don't mean performed it on stage, unless you're gonna go and perform it on stage, but you've gone there and you've sang and rapped the lyrics, so you performed it in that sense, and then then it becomes personal, because what you're talking about is a part of you, and then it comes to releasing it, and you're like, oh, can I release it? Can I not release it? And that's where everything becomes, I don't know. And then that's kind of when we decide, maybe I'm not ready yet, and then we sit on it. You know what I mean? So, but it's got that little taste of it being out there, and then it's up to you. I definitely do hold it close. I've shown very few people this. Yeah, you never know, mate. You never know. It might be something that fucking gets people talking, or it might just be a thing. You never know. But yeah. Anyway, people, I'm gonna call it there. It's been eventful. Alright, so depending on where you are watching, you can find us over on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and Mixcloud. Just type in For the Lag of God. Also down here, bottom right hand side of the screen, it's the like, subscribe, notify, let me know when the fuck I am live button. We shall hopefully be live on Sunday, 8 p.m. UK time, which I believe, because of time changes, is 4 p.m. Eastern, I think, because of the whole time change shit. And yeah, let's go. That track is for me, really. That's fair enough, mate. I can appreciate that. Alright, mate. Take it easy.